So what happened was I left my parents' house, we got married, and I got one of those things, those 30-year, what's that, mortgage? Mortgage. Can I have one of those? So I got one of those. Then I got a no closing cost, second home equity line of credit. Then we had to get 2 new cars because we have babies, you know, we have to have new cars. So I got 2 new car payments. Then we have to fill the house up with furniture. So we got the little, like, rectangular loan sharks, credit cards. We got the loan sharks. So we went to the sharks to pay the bookies, and we went to get all new furniture in the house, all new grade everything. Then we had to go see the mouse. Got to bring the kids to see the mouse. We charged that, charged everything. We weren't good stewards of our money, all right? And I just didn't know any better. What the hell did I know? I didn't know any better. The equity was going up. It's always going to go up the house. The equity's going to go up, right? So that didn't keep going up. So what happened was we had a tremendous amount of credit card debt, and then I said, oh wait, use that home equity line of credit. Let's use that. We went and paid it off. But we did the same thing with our money. We started borrowing again and again and again. This might not apply to anyone else in this room, but this shit is happening all around the United States. All right? Just tell me this is going down. So, I take a look at the business. I saw the business. Some people say, I don't know about risk. Look, I was an undercover in narcotics in Brooklyn. I know what risk is. Right? So get involved in this business. There's no brainer to me. There's no brainer. So I got started. I looked at the business. My first thing was this. I don't think I have time to do this. Right, the 4 savages, Jed's working full-time, I'm working full-time, but no one's coming in full-time every month. Those things every single month. The mortgage, the credit cards, the car payment, the electric bill, gas bill, phone bill, cable bill, cell phone. All this stuff coming in every single month, and it was pissing me off. Right? Jen saying, oh, you know, one of the kids has a birthday tomorrow. I don't give a F about a birthday. Problem. So I said, all right, we got to do something about this. I got to get in this business. Because there's not enough time in the day for me to get, what am I going to do? Get overtime somewhere? Right? It's not happening, right? So I had to get involved in the business. So I got involved in the business. I'll show you some of the stuff we use, right? I got started in the business, and I started hanging out with the people that were making it happen. See, that's what you do. If you're going to get in the gym, you're going to go hang out with Brian DeMassa. You're going to hang out with someone who knows what they're doing. Brendan said that. You hang around the people that know what they're doing. I started doing that. I made a commitment. That's a big word. Not just 4 syllables. Commitment. I was committed to getting my family free. Building a financial fortress around my family. See, I have a pension. I'm retired fireman. I have a pension. But God forbid something happens to me, it goes. You need cash flowing. If you don't have it, you're out. If you don't have passive income coming into your life now, it's 21st century, things are getting tough. I'm telling you right now, the economy's going to rain pain on people that aren't watching. We got baby boomers in the room, and we got young kids in the room. If you're in between there, you can do this business. Anyone can, and you actually have to. Most people don't understand it right now. What's fortunate about this business, what's feeding our business, is a struggling traditional economy. This isn't news. Some bogus-ass politician's going to tell you, oh, we're going to build jobs. No, you ain't. 5 million jobs are going bye-bye by 2020. Nothing can stop it. Technology's wiping out industries, so why not get on the side of that? Why not have a lean business with no debt, no overhead, no rent, no employees, no inventory? We say we have no inventory to people like it's a pitch. Dude, we can't, even if we wanted inventory, we can't have it. I can't give you electricity. Try this out. Try to see if you like it. I'm going to do that. We're plugged into a system that exists already. To me, this blew my mind. So I got started. I got my website. I went and got my customers. I asked people for a favor. I became my own first customer. Why wouldn't I do that? I went to my mother. She's like, is that a scam? I said, why would I talk to you? What am I doing my father? My own mother. If I needed $100,000, she'd give it to me, but not a energy bill. It's the same house. I said, go cook. Go cook. Dad, give me a bill. Whatever you need. I went to my in-laws. I said, if you want to see those kids again, you give me a bill right now. That's what we did. I go to my brother-in-law. He's playing Halo. He showed me with his fingers. I said, hit pause right now. Give me your bills. Let's go. That's how I got my customers. No one got in because it's green. No one got in because it's guaranteed 5% savings. No one got in because it's Viridian. They get in because it's a relationship. This is why network marketing works. See, no one likes telemarketers. Telemarketers don't like telemarketers. If you were to start a business and take your product to market, how would you do it? What are you gonna do commercials? No one's watching commercials anymore. You watch commercials. Who the hell's watching commercials? Telemarketers. You're gonna pay telemarketers. Go get some customers. You're gonna pay for mailers. Who does mailers? It's very pricey. You may acquire a customer, but you ain't going to retain a customer.
Right.
See, my parents, my family, my friends, my 25 or so personal customers are never going to leave because they got it, because they know we got tuition, and I'm doing this to save my family.
Amen.
So they were, right? Amen for that. Huh? So what I'm saying is, they'll never leave. That's why I'm not selling energy. I'm not debating anyone. For people that don't get it, well, how does it work? Why would you ask me such a stupid question? You can use lights and go to the next person. Which way the windmills turn? Come on, person. Go to someone who gets it. Look for the easy business. You're just looking for easy business. There's people out there right now that are like, they're bugging out. They can't sleep because they go to work with some boss. Boss spelled backwards is double S-O-B. Who the hell wants to listen to him? Who wants to listen to him? I hate that. Boss thing. So I never liked boss. I'm not the boss thing, and that's it. You know, the reality is, as a carpenter fireman, they buy me at wholesale. Some of your retail say they pay me just enough to come back, and that's getting leaned out. I said it before. I said if I had to pay my own mother, my love more than anything. If I had to pay her $150,000 a year, I'd fire her because she's a liability. People get whacked out. I mean, Wall Street, or other Wall Street, there's 3,500 people down on Wall Street. There's 300. They've gone to the machines now. Those jobs of 200 to $250,000 and up are gone. They're just not. They're very hard to find. Okay, and if they're there, someone's looking to get rid of you. So this is an additional income stream. People say that everyone needs to have a plan B. Right? But the reality is, everyone just needs a B. Yeah. Even if plan A is working good, it just isn't enough. The price of everything's going up, taxes are going up, everything's getting leaned down. You got to secure yourself. So why not put yourself on the side of the angels with technology? With green energy, has anyone noticed any more solar panels now than 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I mean, no one says, I don't know. I don't know. You live in a cave? Really? You haven't seen them? And I want you to know something. When you see them, take note of what you're hearing tonight. You notice it's like cliche. You might be in the right place at the right time with the right people. You just might. That might be the case. We have a system that we use that you just follow the system. Now, what does that even mean? See, when I got in, I tried to do it my way and failed. But I wanted it so bad that I was willing to fail. Entrepreneurs know that they must fail. You can't succeed without it. Right, am I right? When you work out hard to failure. Absolutely. You have to train hard and stretch yourself, come out of your comfort zone. If you wait for Colonel Sanders or Hillary or someone to help you out, they're not. I'm just telling you right now, they're not going to come on the white horse and say, oh, take care of your bills. Because if they say that, you better watch out for wolves dressed in sleep and sheep's clothing. Yes. I'm telling you right now, and we're hip to it now. People are getting it. We have kids coming out of college. Never before has it been. My generation, my parents were able to give me a life that was better than theirs. My generation, Generation X, wants to give kids a life that was as good as ours. So we have the opportunity to do that. We have the success already. It's already known. And the simplicity. So you might hear the rant tonight and everything. The simplicity of this business. Like Brendan said it perfectly. 3 customers. 3 people. And stay plugged in. A young fellow last night, a young gentleman says to me, well, what do I do? How do I do it? How do I? I said, why don't you? Why wouldn't you? And this is like a gateway to becoming an entrepreneur. A risk-free, leaned-out business. You mathematically can't even go out of business. We say the barrier of entry of a business is only $300. $300. But how about, no one really says, what's the cost to stay in business? Brian knows, people know that there's a cost to stay in business. A sacrifice, a risk. Someone said last night they got into business and they went out of business. Of course, I'm not knocking businesses, but this business is so lean, so powerful. It's a wealth mechanism. It's a wealth building machine. People do not stop using electricity. They're not going to. You know, we were affected by Hurricane Sandy, and life couldn't go on until we had our energy back. We couldn't live without energy. And I love the fact that this is so, I never went to college, but I got a PhD in common sense. And here's the reality. Who has direct deposit? Right? Most of us get paid by direct deposit. We don't go to debit check anymore, we go to check cash. We don't really do that anymore. So now if you analyze looking at a business, you have a business, people get direct deposit. Who has direct bill pay? More and more people get direct bill. Now we have direct deposit, direct bill pay, energy, and we have this move going around that there's no human interaction involved in our business. So no one can screw it up. You have a business in your pocket. If you got to take up and leave, you got a business in your pocket to go. You're not shackled to some business, some store, some place. Why would you want an additional business? And if you have a successful business, if you're successful in the mortgage business, successful restaurant, that's great. But what do you have to offer someone? How can you add value to someone else's life? That's what entrepreneurs do. That's what capitalism is all about, not socialism. See, I didn't know this. I was an employee, safe, secure job with benefits. What about me? What about me? What about me? I was a socialist. I didn't even realize it. I get involved in capitalism. I start reading these books about it, like Scott and I were talking about. You're going to learn in this business, it's not really just not the money. It's the journey. It's developing yourself as an entrepreneur, developing yourself as a leader. The world needs leaders. Has anyone turned on the news lately? We need leaders. People say, oh, we make America great. We in this room have got to make America great. That's what this is all about. And the business is a byproduct of this. We use energy because it's the sexiest product on the planet. It doesn't go away. It does not stop. It's a beast. Deregulation mathematically is completely on our side. Mathematically, there's so much room for growth. Brendan said only 5% of the people chose. Guess what? 100% are available. Those 5% are available. They've just been educated. You know how many customers I have that I have already chosen a third party by some stranger? But now they're going to be with me, and I'm not a stranger with them. How do you meet new people? Say hello. Smile at people. Learn to be nice. This is about making friends with people. Brendan did it with the ref, the best ref, in fact, in Massachusetts. He made friends with him. The relationship, just so you know, that you are going to build in a business like this is unlike anything you'll ever build that I know of, that I've ever had. I got friends for 40 years that I know, and I got friends for 4 months in this business who are like this. Because how often you take your heart out of your chest and put it to another man and get to know one another deep in the core. Not about sports and no other. What are your goals? What are your dreams? What's it really about? How may I serve you? The one who serves, like tennis, whoever serves the best wins in this business. When the plane is going down, they say, you put your oxygen mask on before the kids. You've got to be the one. You've got to take ownership of your business. When you get this business, you own and operate your own business. You got a website to make you significant income. All right? Will you make, I got started, I'll end with this. I got started to make $500 a month. I said, if we can make $500 a month, Jen can get a mani-pedi, and the whole house is going to be better. But that's it. See, to me, I got it. I said, all right, that's an increment every month. That's good. I like that. $500. 4 months into it, we got our first residual check. It was $8.62. People may laugh, giggle at that. I said, that's awesome. Because now that's residual. I made some hundreds here and 100 there from the bonuses, which are awesome. Better now than friggin' ever. But then we made $8.62. Then we got like $25. I had a couple of people on the team. We just kind of got together and helped them make $25 by showing videos and showing the system and having conference calls and plugging into webinars and doing all these things that are available to you for free. Do you know what, Ref? You know what it would cost you to hire Brendan to be a consultant? Do you know what it would cost you to hire Ken Olsen to come and help you with your business? There's a paradigm. I mean, they do it for free. People say, what is that, a pyramid? Dude, what are you living in? Do you live in a cave too? I mean, are you kidding me? Network? Facebook's a network. Instagram, you heard of stuff? Snapchat, LinkedIn. The world's about building networks. If you're not building a network, Uber. How many cabs does Uber have? Squat, zero, nothing. Airbnb, how many hotels they own? Biggest in the world. Seamless, recession-proof, depression-proof business. We have these things that we use. If you want to laugh quick, Jen, we got these at the last event. We bought packets of these, like Brendan showed. You can show this in 30 seconds, this business. I picked one up, I look at it, and it says, Industria del Millones, Energia. I said, it's Spanish. I have stacks of them. Now I run into people, and I know what I found? I found in the Spanish community, they're using energy too. They're using it. I said, can you read this for me? You want to make more money? Are you open? Meet people, be friendly to people. Be kind to people. If you want to stand out in this world, be kind to a stranger, because sometimes you're a stranger too. I want to thank you for treating me like I'm not a stranger. I may be strange, I'm not a stranger.